Well, what a day it has been. Vijay took oath as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, becoming the first non-Dravidian leader to occupy the top post in nearly 6 decades. Let me go across to my colleague Pratibha, who's been getting us all the non-stop updates there from Tamil Nadu. Over to you, Pratibha, for all the ground updates.
Yes, what a day it's been, Akanksha. Just like you said, in Tamil Nadu, it seems more than a festival. It was bigger than a festival, with supporters seen all through across Chennai, with all the roads leading to the Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium. Now, Tamil Nadu has witnessed many an oath-taking ceremony from MGR to Jayalalitha to Karunanidhi in the recent times, even Edappadi Palaniswamy as well as MK Stalin. But this oath-taking ceremony declaring Joseph Vijay as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu seemed like not just the formation of a new government, but a new Tamil political culture that we are seeing. It's a breakaway from the Dravidian parties who have fought each other and have been alternating power in the state for the last 5 decades. Now, Vijay becoming the Chief Minister of the state, coming with a lot of hopes for the people, becoming the single largest party, stitching up the alliances, and today is the day when celebrations broke out, what the TVK supporters had been waiting for, and today it's now official. Vijay is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. What are the changes that he is going to bring in? We can talk about how the entire momentum of Vijay has been in the elections, and all of that was really seen in that one moment when he just started his oath-taking by saying, Nan Vijay. Take a look at how the crowd responded.
See Joseph Vijay enum Nan. சட்டப்படி அமைக்கப்பெற்ற இந்திய அரசியல் அமைப்பின்பால் உண்மையான நம்பிக்கையும் மாறா பற்றும் கொண்டிருப்பேன் என்றும் இந்திய நாட்டின் ஒப்பில்லாத முழு முதல் ஆட்சியையும் ஒருமையையும் நிலைநிறுத்துவேன் என்றும் தமிழ்நாட்டு அரசின் முதலமைச்சராக உண்மையாகவும் உளச்சான்றின்படியும் என் கடமைகளை நிறைவேற்றுவேன் என்றும் அரசியல் அமைப்பிற்கும் சட்டத்திற்கும் இணங்க அச்சமும் ஒருதலை சார்பும் இன்றி விருப்பு வெறுப்பை விலக்கி பலதரப்பட்ட மக்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நேர்மையானதை செய்வேன் என்றும் ஆண்டவன் மீது ஆணையிட்டு உறுதிமொழிகிறேன். சி ஜோசப் விஜய் எனும் நான் தமிழ்நாட்டு அரசின் முதலமைச்சர் என்ற முறையில் எனது கவனத்திற்குள்ளாவதும் தெரிய வருவதுமான எந்த பொருளையும் முதலமைச்சரின் கடமைகளை உரியவாறு நிறைவேற்ற தேவையான அளவுக்கன்றி ஒருவரிடமோ பலரிடமோ நேர்முகமாகவோ மறைமுகமாகவோ அறிவிக்கவோ வெளிப்படுத்தவோ மாட்டேன் என்று ஆண்டவன் மீது ஆணையிட்டு உறுதிமொழிகிறேன். This is a new beginning. A new era of a real, secular, social justice starts now. இங்க ஒரே சென்டர் தான், என் தலைமையில் உண்டான சென்டர். இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு சென்டர், இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு பவர் சென்டர், அங்க ஒரு பவர் சென்டர், அதெல்லாம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. இப்பவே சொல்லிடுறேன்.
All right, my colleagues are joining me now on the broadcast. We have Dharini, Shomit, Kritika. Joining us on the broadcast is also Imran. But before I go across to him, we have also been speaking to the ministers, and the newly inducted ministers have spoken exclusively to Times Now. Listen in.
Joining us now for a conversation is Keerthana, the youngest in the TVK cabinet. I must say, you are the only women minister who took oath today. What do you have to say about TVK's vision for women and children?
So you could see today the first sign, the top three, there is one of it, women's safety. So first sign itself shows a lot of power, and women and children are going to be safe. That itself is answer. We are going to save all the women and children in the state.
Also, how long have you been waiting for this day? I think it's been 2 years, and each and every person in the single moment when Mr. Vijay said, Joseph Vijay and Umnan. How did you feel that time?
Just goosebumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I want to talk to you about the party's plans for the near future, because Mr. Vijay has told he'll be releasing a white paper on the past governance. So, what do you have to say on that?
This is the best governance. Till today, who have released a white paper, right? I think this government is going to show the transparency and how the previous government have done the work. This is called transparency government. The people have called it transparency. It's not. Today you will see with the white paper how the transparency government works.
Ma'am, also I want to ask you, some say that your cabinet is having people who are less experienced, except for a few people. Many of them are first time ministers, first time MLAs also. So, and some are questioning your ability to run the government. What do you have to say to them?
So the same people have said this, said that they are not going to vote. They are just creating a scene, just 2-year-old party. How are they going to get the vote?
Dharini is joining us on the broadcast, and Dharini, for many of these ministers, this is also the first time they are turning minister. So in Tamil Nadu, it's also a generational change. Vijay himself, there has been a lot of talk and chatter about his sartorial choices as well. A break from what we've seen previously as Vijay took oath, and also the names in his ministries. Most of them are all becoming ministers for the very first time.
Well, definitely that is the most interesting part. Many of them are first-time MLAs and also first-time ministers. If we take Keerthana, she is the youngest in the cabinet that was elected today, and she is also the only woman minister in the cabinet so far. And while speaking, she says that we might be young, we might be new to this, governance. We might be new to governance, but then we are very sure that we'll be able to provide a non-corrupt, transparent governance, is what she says. And she also goes on to say that those who question TVK's experience, those who question TVK's capabilities, in the past all that they have been is corrupt. So they've run corrupt governments, they've got caught for corruption, they've been in jails to corruption, and now they're questioning our ability, and now they're questioning our experience. We don't have any experience in corruption, we don't have any experience in poor law and order maintenance, and we don't have any experience in lying, is what Keerthana has to say. So she says that she's very sure of TVK providing a non-corrupt, transparent government.
Okay, all right. We have more reactions coming in. Let's listen in. Ma'am, can I get one reaction? What do you want to say? Just one.
Congratulations. Super happy. Super happy.
Super happy. Any message for the people of Tamil Nadu who have supported Vijay?
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. All right, very quickly, that was Trisha, just attended the oath-taking ceremony here at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Didn't say much, but she said congratulations, and she said, I'm very happy, congratulations, and will be stepping out of the stadium very shortly. It's official, Vijay is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. The Talapati Vijay era officially begins in Tamil Nadu. Trisha speaking to us exclusively and saying that she is very, very happy and congratulations. So with video journalist Manish Zarani, this is Pratibha for Times Now. We have more reactions now coming in from the ministers who have been sworn in. Listen in.
Joining us now for a conversation is TVK's Joint General Secretary and now Minister Mr. C. T. Nirmal Kumar. Sir, you've taken oath as the Minister and Mr. C. Joseph Vijay has taken oath as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. What do you have to say?
No, definitely it is a very happiest moment for all people of Tamil Nadu, and every minute definitely we'll work to fulfill the trust of the people on what they have voted for us.
What is the promise to the people of Tamil Nadu now that you have formed the government?
No, definitely whatever our leader has promised, no corruption and no drug-free state, and whatever our leader has promised, definitely we all will put our efforts to fulfill those promises to the people, and definitely from day one we all will work for the betterment of the people.
Final question, sir. Some say that you don't have any experience. Your cabinet doesn't have a lot of experience except for a few people. What do you have to say to them?
No. See, I don't agree to this. Experience is not like these are like everyday whatever we do on a day-to-day operations, and all our cabinet ministers who has been sworn in today, they'll know the departments within 1 to 2 weeks. If you see in the earlier cabinet, which was from DMK, do you think any of them after 5 years also they know what is there in the cabinet and what is there in the ministry? Nothing like that. But here, definitely our leader will make sure all of us will understand our department in 1 to 2 weeks. We'll do a complete audit and we'll publish a white paper on the current situation, what is there in the department, what is there, what is not there, and what need to be prioritized and what need to be focused.
Imran is also on the broadcast with us, and Imran, you were in the stadium. It was a moment unlike any other, and there have been many comparisons that Vijay has had with the film stars turned political leaders, MGR, Jayalalitha. Tell us what you witnessed and why this oath-taking ceremony was very different from what we have seen in Tamil Nadu in the recent past.
Well, absolutely. I think probably we'll have to wait another decade to see such a historic victory and historic moment there where the first timer dislodging the traditional parties, both entrenched traditional parties for almost since the independent India. And now with Vijay we saw that today he took oath as the Chief Minister of the state. We saw Pratibha, you and me were there outside the governor's office. The anticipation, the whole suspense was there whether he'll take oath or not. But finally the day happened today at around exactly at 10:20, he took oath as the Chief Minister of the state, the 18th Chief Minister, and one of the youngest one as the record is Jayalalitha, and after that is Vijay, who is taking oath as the Chief Minister. We saw that excitement among crowds, and we saw early in the morning itself fans lining up to see their favorite actor turned politician Vijay becoming the Chief Minister, and it has been quite a remarkable journey. Everybody expected that there is a huge search for actor Vijay's TVK party, but none expected that he would get this much of numbers. And now just even after getting that historic mandate, there was few hiccups for him that he had to, for at least 1 week, he had to struggle to perform the score numbers to get the 118, the magic number, and go before the governor. We have happened there along with him. Several important his key aides who will be part of this journey for 2 years have taken oath as the ministers in his cabinet. Now the big task for the Vijay is that he has taken the popular mandate. He's got the government. Will he deliver? Because his promises are even more bigger than what DMK had promised as far as the social welfare schemes are concerned. 3 of the schemes is already announced. We have to wait and see the delivery of it.
Okay, all right, Imran, stay with us. This was also Vijay's first address as the Chief Minister, and after the oath-taking ceremony, just as the crowd was leaving, there was an announcement that Vijay is going to make some key announcements, and he did make an announcement. It was quite a dramatic speech as well. In fact, in his speech, Vijay very clearly also spoke spoke about the changes that he'll bring in. He said that we need time. We are going to bring in changes. We're going to need some time. He made some interesting announcements, including a white paper on the state finances and also zero tolerance against crime. He said we're going to move towards making women safe in the state again. It was one of the biggest issues in the elections. The drug mafia or the drug movement in the state, as well as women's safety, was one of the biggest issues in the elections. And he mentioned that as well. And he said that I am a common man. He said, I'm no angel. I'm a common man. I've come here to make a difference. Listen in to the promises he made in the speech.
This is a new beginning. A new era of a real, secular, social justice starts now.
Okay, so this is what Vijay said, but what next? Now the oath taking is done. Like we've been saying, the celebrations are going to fade, and that is when the real test begins, the test of governance. Vijay has made many promises, and now away from the dialogues that he has given, away from the speeches and promises that he has made, he has to deliver on these speeches. Is that going to happen, and how effective will it be? Are people going to be happy with him? These are the questions. Is his government going to be stable? But first up, let's go straight across to my colleague Kritika as well, joining us on the broadcast. And Kritika, the first few days, the first few decisions that Vijay takes is going to be very, very important. Now the oath taking is done. He is officially the Chief Minister. What does the rest of the day for Chief Minister Vijay look like?
Well, yes, Pratibha, the wait is finally over, and currently we're reporting from outside the Secretariat, where Chief Minister Vijay has finally assumed office. In fact, the secretary level work has also begun. On your screens as well, we'd like to show you the number of people who have in fact thronged up here. It's 1 in the noon, Pratibha. We've been here since about 11:30, and so have these people. And while we are restricted to one shade area, look at the number of people on the streets over here on this main road. There's no shade. People from all demographics. In fact, I can see a lot of men, a lot of women as well. There are children along too. You know, people are showing you their merchandise that they've just purchased as well, and they've been here. They've been following Chief Minister, and in fact, I was speaking to a lot of them also about the announcements that have been made today. Sir, CM Vijay has finally become CM. There are 3 main announcements. What are your hopes and expectations?
See, he had completed our fulfillments and expectations. The crowds are going very crazy. And the 3 announcements, the first one is 200 units domestic electric free. Yes. And the second one is he is making a special enforcement for women's safety. And the third one is he planned an enforcement act for every district.
So of course, that is what. See, the announcements have just been made, and the people are already convinced that this is going to be the path forward as well. Okay. More action, less words. Even as the accusations of inexperience come in, they are confident that this is going to mean that this is going to be a corruption-free government, and that is why scores of people, even here, right under the blazing sun. Over to you, Pratibha.
Okay, all right. Let's also talk about that moment that is being watched very closely nationally. That is Rahul Gandhi seated right next to Vijay. And this is a very big moment because this is a big boost that the Congress party has received in the state. Rahul Gandhi and Vijay also have a personal equation. How is that going to translate nationally, especially in the Lok Sabha elections that come up in a few years? That's a big question. Even as the Congress party has been criticized for bringing down the allies in the other states. Look at what is happening in Tamil Nadu, and Shomit, this is very significant. These pictures speak 1,000 words. Rahul Gandhi sitting right next to Vijay, attending the swearing-in ceremony, even though it was only decided late last night that he will be taking oath at 10 a.m. today.
Well, even last time, when Vijay was very much confident and met the governor for the first time, so he thought that he would be sworn in as the chief minister on 7th itself. So for the 7th, he has spoke to the Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi. At that time, we were the first channel to put this information out, and even me and Niyamika got this information at that time. So, one thing was very much clear, that Congress leaders were inclined towards the TVK since beginning, and complete one fraction we can say of the Congress party, they were inclined towards the TVK, and few senior leaders, they were inclined towards the DMK. However, Rahul Gandhi was inclined towards the TVK is what initially sources have stated, and immediately after Vijay called Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi has accepted his invitation and said that he will be here on 7th. However, due to different reasons, it was stalled, and today that big day has come in Tamil Nadu politics and Tamil Nadu's history. And today Vijay has has sworn in as chief minister after he was invited by the governor. And Rahul Gandhi was sharing his stage, and only TVK leaders were there. Other than TVK, only one non-TVK leader was there. That was Rahul Gandhi, and he was sharing the stage, and he was very keen actually to attend this meeting, is what even top sources have confirmed as Pratibha.
Yes. And this has implications nationally as well, isn't it? Thank you, Soumit, Imran, Dharani, as well as Kritika, joining us on the broadcast with all those inputs. We've been keeping our viewers ahead, getting the information on the oath-taking ceremony, who are going to be the ministers in the Vijay cabinet, and of course now with Vijay becoming the chief minister as well. All the updates only on Times Now. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin. Quick break. We'll be right back.